I am Sam Bo Thompson of Ravens Keep Forge, and in this particular video, I'm having a deep conversation with the epic Kendra McMurray of kmcmurray.com. And we're going to be talking about daily devotional practices and what they can look like, specifically mine with the Irish Goddess the Morrigan, and how it keeps me grounded and connected to her, and how important it is with growing a relationship as being a priest of hers, and why it's important. So give it a listen. Hope you like it. Make sure you give it a like, and subscribe to the channel so you'll see, make sure you keep up with all content like this. So thanks a lot, and enjoy.
So tell me a little bit about how do you honor her daily? Walk us through sort of like your experience day to day and connecting with the Morrigan, and kind of what she means to you.
Well, first thing, my day to day is I honor her every morning. Well, after I feed the cats, gotta feed the
Cats
fry.
come first.
Yeah, because they ain't letting nothing else happen until they eat. So I feed them, and then the very next thing that I do is I start my day with her. This is my altar that's behind me. Because I also, read something that they say, whatever you do within the first 20 minutes of waking up will determine how your day goes.
Oh, that's a message that just, okay.
Yeah,
Sam.
I know, right? Because how many of us have woke up and stubbed your toe? It's, oh man, today's gonna suck.
Yep.
And then all day long you're affirming how sucky the day is.
Me
right?
This morning. Okay, keep going. You're talking.
Yeah.
To me. Go ahead.
So I spend probably the first, after I feed the cats, probably at least 20, 30 minutes in front of her altar, just spending time with her. Meditation, thought, gripes, prayers, just kind of whatever's kind of going on. I spend that time with her every morning. Because I think for me, it's important for me to maintain that focus. And how I remind myself of my dedication and my word that I am in service to her. And it kind of helps keep me grounded, and it kind of helps keep my connection to her viable. I'm one of, once again, that's a judgment. I don't feel that she is distant. A lot of that, I think, is due to I work with her a lot.
Right.
I mean, as right now today, right? So I like to maintain that connection because it's comfortable for me, right? So I do that, and I do journey work at least once a week. There's something else that I have said that I would do. However, I did. This is kind of strange that we're even talking about it. I did miss last week, so I was up at 1 o'clock this morning doing journey work because she got me up.
And this is what's different. This is what's different about Sam, right? When he commits to something. And I'm not saying that I am not committed, or other people who are not doing it daily consistently are not committed. I'm saying it's just a different level, and you do kind of have to be at some point all in, and you feel that presence a little bit more. A lot of people, and I know you've seen all over the boards, we've been discussing it in the groups, that she can feel distant for some people.
Mm-hmm.
I do notice that I don't really feel her around, or I don't feel those energies if I haven't done anything for or with her for a week. If I haven't done a journey. But as soon as I do a meditative journey, it's always like instant. I'll get a confirmation or some kind of validation, like, I'm here. I hear you, and things start happening. If I drop off, it's like, I will do the work if you come and do the work. That's it. I'll show up when you show up. Right?
Yeah. And I think it's like, when you have to think about it, to me, it's a relationship.
It is. It's very much so.
I have to work on relationships, whether it's with my partner, whether it's with friends, whether it's whatever. You have to, there's not just always a take.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's got to be as much you know, I don't say balance because I don't think it can ever be balanced, but, you know, I have to do the work in order to get the work done. Right. So, you know, I think that helps me with that. I mean, she will let me know if I'm not holding up my end of the bargain. Because they're
like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning.
Exactly. 3 o'clock in the morning, she will wake me up and go, okay, you didn't have enough time earlier to get it done. How about now?
You're like, how about now? You're like, wake up.
Yeah. So I will get up and I'll study, you know, whether it's read a book, you know, I'm going through Morpheus's course, her video course on the Great Queen. And, you know, so these are things, if I don't get them done because I don't have time, she removes the excuse, which, you know, it's a joke now. Because my wife will go, yeah, okay, what didn't you do this week? I'll get up about 3 o'clock and she goes, well, what didn't you do this week? You got to study, don't you? Yeah. Okay. She rolls over, goes back to sleep, and I'm up doing my work.
That's like I feel like every time I talk to you, it's about, you know, her waking you up at 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, I do notice that a lot of people get that literal for you fire, that fire and that motivation during those times. And, you know, for my audience who are just starting out with the Morrigan or other deities, just know that those urges, those inklings, those pushes are going to come at any time of the night. They are more likely to come when you have let your guard down and you've gone to sleep, and suddenly you wake up at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and you're like, either I have to write or I have to create, I have to do something. And when you tap into that energy, yes, you might be tired as hell at 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning, but you know, you look back and you're like, wow, like I got that done. And you can continue to do it consistently. And you start to get a feel for that God or that goddess, and you understand that this is when they wake me up. This is how I know that it's them. For, you know, Sam, it might be that time, or for me, it could be 6 or 7 o'clock in the morning when, you know, I'm having my prophetic dreams. Like, that's usually my time of the day. For other people, it's later at night. But I think that's important that you brought that up for the people who are watching and listening and really going through, you know, their own journey of sorts to connect to a deity.
And, you know, I mean, there's not a, for me, I know, you know, I mean, there's not a, oh, gee, I wonder why I'm up. You know,
Right.
It's not like I got to have a bathroom break or nothing. It's just I'm wide awake. I'm going, okay, all right, let's do this. Yes, ma'am.
Right, exactly.